It is completely full. Today we're going to be looking at this HONITURE V8 robot vacuum. In this video, I'm going to show you what comes in the box, demo it for you, and give you my honest opinion. The seller did send this to us in exchange for a video. However, all of the views and opinions in this video are my own. This is packaged very nicely to protect it during shipping. You're going to have the user manual as well as a quick start guide that gives you step-by-step instructions on how to get started with the vacuum as well as the app. You're also going to have the vacuum itself, then the mopping pad. There is only one mopping pad in here. The mopping pad comes pre-installed on the piece that goes on the bottom of the vacuum. And then you have the base itself, which this base is actually really nice. It's a small footprint, so it's not going to take up a ton of space in the room where you have the vacuum. There are two little foam pieces that you need to remove prior to use. On the bottom, you will see that it has this brush here. This gets into the corners and the edges. Then you also have this brush here. You just snap this into the bottom. When you want to remove this, you just pull up and it comes out of its little happy spot. If you need to clean the brush, you just pop this part out and you can simply remove the brush and clean it. Now, what's nice about this brush is it has these rubber pieces as well as like a soft bristle. These wheels are spring-loaded. And then this one here spins around. To dump the collection bin and also access the water reservoir, you're going to simply pull this piece off using the two red tabs on either side. The dustbin has a little latch that you pull open, and it does have a filter inside as well. The water goes right into this reservoir here that has a nice rubber gasket that seals it closed once it's full. This is the app you're going to want to download. You're going to have to agree to the user agreement, and we're going to need to sign up for an account. You're going to want to allow notifications because if the device gets stuck on something, it will alert you of that. So we're going to go ahead and add the device, and we're going to use our location. We're looking for the V8 Pro. So we're going to go ahead and push the buttons for 3 seconds.
Reset the Wi-Fi connection and enter network configuration mode.
Once you have this connected to a 2.4 gig Wi-Fi, you're going to connect the mobile phone to this device's hotspot. You can see it's right here. So we're going to go ahead and click that.
Connecting to the network. Please wait.
The device has been successfully added. So we're going to go here. We do have Bluetooth on. We're going to allow it. We need to go ahead and update this before we can use it. So I'm going to click on Update Now and Auto Upgrade and Confirm. And we're good to go there. So now what we have to do is map this upstairs area. So what I'm going to do is go on to Quick Mapping. Right now it is mapping our bedroom, and it even goes under the bed, and then it came out the other side. So it is mapping this room using the LiDAR technology on the top of it. Now it's in the second room upstairs. It does have obstacle avoidance, including steps. Once it's done mapping, it's going to return to the base station and then immediately begin the cleaning process.
Map created successfully. Start cleaning. Positioning. Please wait.
Now, what's different about this one and the other smart robot mop and vacuum that I have is that it mops and vacuums at the same time. There is not an option for you to select like mop and then vacuum. So right now it is mopping this hallway floor, and then it will go in and vacuum the other rooms. You can set mop-free zones, and I will show you how to do that shortly. This vacuum does an initial pass all along the edges of each room on the map before coming back to the room and making carpet lines. Check that out. At any time, you can look at the map and see where the vacuum is and how far along it is using those white lines. It also shows you the current battery percentage and the status of the robot. And then you can either pause the cleaning, you can click here to end the task, or you can click here to change the settings. So we can schedule it, manage the room, see the clean record, change the voice and volume, lock it so that the switches don't get touched accidentally. We can control it remotely. You can click to find it. So if you ever lose your robot, you can click to find it and it will emit a sound. Consumable statistics, we can look at the remaining life of the dust box, the residual life of the edge brush, the main brush, and the mop life. We can automatically boost it. Oh my goodness. This is like, okay, like a lint trap, but yikes. That is a lot that it picked up. And this was just 2 of our upstairs bedrooms and the hallway. It didn't even include the other 2 bedrooms or the bathroom. It was just 2 bedrooms. Now, when you go into the actual vacuum, you can go ahead and change your cleaning preferences to the water volume adjustment, the suction. You can customize it so that it will have personalized cleaning preferences preset to each room. You can do a Y-shaped mopping pattern. That's pretty cool. And then you can go here and you can add restricted areas, or you can do custom map editing where you can merge 2 different rooms or split 2 different rooms. You can change the names of the rooms. You can do the order of cleaning for each of the rooms. So say you want the robot to do the bathroom last. You can change the order there and do it that way. You can also change your device's name. You can pair it with third-party assistants so that you can just say, you know, hey, whatever assistant you're talking to, turn on V8 Pro, and it will go through the cleaning cycle just using a voice command as long as you go ahead and do the pairing for one of those assistants. So we can do selected zone cleaning where we clean like one room, one area. We can also do configured zone cleaning. We can zoom into an area where we want it to clean. This is actually really nice. So you don't have to draw it. You just zoom in on the area that you want cleaned. Then you can also go to pin and go. And for pin and go, we can mark a pin where we want it to clean. So you can see that it dropped a pin right here. And if I move the pin, we can move the pin over here and we can move the pin over here. Now you can do restricted areas, so you can change where you want it to mop and where you don't want it to mop and sweep at the same time. So say I don't want it to mop the carpet, obviously. I'm going to mark this as a forbidden mop area. This is the bedroom, and I do not want it mopping the carpeting in the bedroom. So that's a mop forbidden area. That way it won't mop the carpet. If you click this little area at the top, it will give you an overview of how much area it has cleaned and how long it has cleaned for you since you've owned the vacuum. To add another map, what you do is you go into settings and you click on room manage, and then you click on reset home map. It will still save the map that we've already done, but then you can go back to home, and now you can do quick mapping for another area. So say you have an upstairs and a downstairs, that's how you would add a second map.